over to this matter now. Should you buy property now or wait for the interest rate to come down? As we heard from the Reserve Bank governor not so long ago, there are no guarantees about when or by how much the interest rate will drop this year. So now, as interest rates remain stagnantly high, the question on many prospective home buyers' minds is whether it's still a good time to enter the housing market or not. To help us answer that property question and more is property development expert and the founder of the South African Property Investors Network, Andrew Walker. One of my favorite conversations to have, Andrew, in general, because it's been such an interesting time for the property space since the advent of the pandemic. A lot of moving parts. But I suppose we start with the very basics.
Yes.
What kind of a market are we looking at in the property space, particularly for someone who might be looking to enter it?
Yeah, sure. I think for somebody starting out in property, looking at where we are, the interest rates going from 7% up to 11.75%, and just the cost of living in general, I'd say it's pretty scary for them, right? But from a property investment point of view, if you look at the cycle of interest rates and you look at where we were in 1998 at 24%, 2003, 17%, and then in June 2021, we were down to 7%. And that's when everyone bought because it is low. It is a great time to buy for first-time buyers. But as you've just said, interest rates going up to 11.7%, and the cost of living, a lot of first-time buyers are now holding back. However, from a property investment point of view, we know that interest rates go up and interest rates go down.
Yeah, and when we speak about property investment, it's one of the ways that a lot of young people have looked into to make income, and a lot of them are loving it. But there are some nuances that you have to understand about the property investment space, that it's not an instant gratification space, is it?
No, it's definitely a long-term game. And do you know what? Everybody wants to buy property and everybody wants to invest in property. And I do believe that property investment is for everyone, but you have to understand that just because you're a homeowner, it doesn't mean it's going to make you money. Would you agree with that?
Yes.
You have to know what you're doing. You have to run the numbers, especially